Hello, I am Blue
And I am Purple.
and welcome to our channel. In this video, we're gonna talk about our experience with Bambu A1 combo. After a long research, we decide that this will be our first 3D printer. First and foremost because it's budget friendly compared to other 3D printers, and secondary because it has really good reviews since its release day. All the comments about this 3D printer were extremely good for its price, so we went with that. But let's address the elephant in the room. The video quality is not the best, and we are gonna work on this in the future, but for now, it is what it is. We hope that you will enjoy the video no matter what, and our opinion might be helpful to those who might want to buy a 3D printer and start the hobby, the expensive hobby of 3D printing. So let's start with the unboxing. The unboxing experience was really nice and easy. Apart from the fact that I put the whole box on my kitchen table and I am short as fuck to do that thing, and I had to take it down and then take the printer out, I had another issue. The package inside is having a plastic where you can grab the two grabbing points and just pick up the whole thing out of the box. After wiggling a bit with how to take it out, everything else went pretty easy. I put it on my kitchen table. Yes, this is my workplace at the moment, my kitchen table. It will do. And I start the unpacking. So the first thing that comes up when you remove the plastic layer, it's the bed of the printer. It's a really nice one, and I love the texture of it, I have to admit. And also the instruction manual and some stickers that I have to admit that even though a month has passed by, I haven't yet used them. Next are the three parts of the AMS system: the base, the top, and the spool rotation thingies. The packaging is really nice. The foam keeps everything safe and stable. Where there is no foam, there is some cardboard that protects cables and stuff like that. And also there are some hefty tie wraps that are pretty strong, I have to admit. Apart from the EMS, we also have the attachment for the one spool that it gets installed on the top of the printer. Personally, I don't think I'm gonna use it, but it's good to have. After that is the top part of the bed in one piece that also has protected cables with tie wraps and cardboard, and it was easy to take it out. I put it aside because I had to. My kitchen table is not that big. Note, it has also small compartments cut out from the side of the foams, so I dropped by mistake the filament samples. Not big deal. As you see, there is also a mouse kit and also a box tool that it has all the oil, it has the Allen keys, the screws, and everything you need to fix and maintain your 3D printer. Last but not least, we have the base of the printer where the bed is also located, and A1 has a swiveling bed that goes back and forth. And of course, they provide some sample filament and the filament tubing for the AMS that connects the AMS with the 3D printer's head. That's everything that was included in the box. So let's unwrap this base. As I mentioned before, these tie wraps are really hefty. The normal scissors wouldn't do the job, so I had to bring the big forces, aka the kitchen scissors, to cut those hefty, beefy tie wraps. After removing the tie wraps and the safety foam, that was protecting the swiveling bed. The instructions and assembly were way too easy. The only reason it took us so long was because we were two girls in one kitchen making fun of how short I am and stuff like that. To the assembly. The assembly, as I said before, and I keep repeating myself, was way easy. I don't think it could be easier. All we had to do was to put the top part of the printer on the table, cut the tie wraps, remove the protective cardboard that was protecting the top rail and the cables, fit the underside of the printer in the between of the two rails of the top side, remove the plastic that it's under the bed, find the screws that were in the kit that we had before inside. The amazing thing is that all the screws were in individual resealable baggies and labeled on where goes what. These screws are for the bed, these screws are for the AMS, these screws are for the pooping thingy, and stuff like that. Where we had to put screws inside, there was a green sticker around the hole. So how easier could it be? Then slide the bed back to put the remaining screws. And that was it. It was a matter of screwing the screws. I think I said screws one too many times. Put the plastic thingy again on its place and click it in on its place. I had to fight a bit with the cable because I am who I am. Then we had to take the printer, lay it on its back at the side of the table so we can slide the plastic compartment under the printer, screw it in place, and just follow the colors because everything is color coded. So the cables with the yellow sticker was going at the yellow insert, the green at the green, the white at the white, simple as that. And then put the printer back at its place. Next, we attach the purge wiper at the x-axis with one screw. Really simple. Moving on to the assembly of the AMS. We took the AMS body, put it on the stand, screwed the 4 screws that were in need of this job. Again, pretty simple. We removed the tie wraps, freed the cable, and here you can see how thin the Allen key is compared to the tie wraps. Once that was in place, we slide the rotary spool holders at its places and feed the filament tubing on the AMS and on the printer's head. To note here, there are 4 tubes for the AMS. The 2 longer ones are inserted at the side of the AMS that it's further away from the printer, while the 2 shorter ones are inserted at the side of the AMS that it is closer to the printer. Note 2, once those tubes are inserted, it's a nightmare to remove, so be careful. For this matter though, there is a tool in Maker's World, maybe more than one, that you can print to make your life easier at removing those filament tubings, because at the point of a maintenance, you're gonna need to remove them and change them. I hope this point is in the future, in the long future. Once everything was looking right, we connected the AMS to the printer, connected the plug-in cable as well, and attached the print plate on the print bed. Finally, the time had come to load the AMS with the filaments we got. The shop we bought the printer suggested us to go with eSound PLA Plus. They had run out of stock of bamboo filament at that point, at least at the colors that we wanted to. We started with blue, red, white, and black. We hope soon we will get more colors because we love colors. Loading the filament was easy to do. All we had to take care of was to put them correctly, because you need the filament to be under and go up inside the insert point so it unrolls properly and feeds properly into the AMS. With that done, the assembly was completed. All we had to do now was to turn on the printer, connect it to our network by applying the password and stuff, download the handy app of Bambu so we can connect the printer to our mobile phones, and let the printer do its do for the first time, aka calibration. That took around 30 minutes if I remember correct. And honestly, I do calibration every time that I want to print something, not from the printer's calibration, but what the Bambu Studio suggests, that it takes only like 5 minutes. We were starting the calibration process the whole time. We were amazed about how this machine was working and figuring out by itself what it had to do. Once the calibration was completed, the only thing that we had to do manually was to fill the filament information in the printer, because as I said before, we have the eSun filaments, while Bambu Lab filaments do have tags for the AMS to read and recognize the filament. eSound does not have something like this, so this was the only thing that we had to do manually, but it was really easy once again. Finally, it was time for the Banshee. I don't remember how long the Banshee took to print. All I remember was that we were looking at the Banshee printing in front of us like, I don't know, babies that just had got a bite for the first time out of an ice cream and looking the ice cream wanting more. This is what comes in my mind. The Banshee came out really nice. We were amazed of the quality of the print. And that was the moment where our brains were like, poof, it's time to create. That was it. If you like the video, please consider liking. If you wanna watch more videos from us about 3D printing in the future, consider subscribing. If you have questions, we will be really glad to reply to them, so comment down below. Until the next time, have fun!